Okay, in question 7, the graph of F shows the book value of a vehicle X years after the time Joe bought it. So that's this graph here, F. And it basically just shows how the car's value depreciates. So where the X is time and the value is given as Y. And then G basically just shows the inflation of that type of car. So how much that type of car would cost X years after the time where Joe bought his. And in the previous question, we calculated that after 4 years, a brand new vehicle of the same type that Joe had would cost about 614,490 Rand. Okay, and now in 7.4, they say a vehicle that costs 450,000 Rand now is to be replaced at the end of 4 years. So this is based off this. So they bought a car for 450,000 Rand, and after 4 years, they want to replace it. The old vehicle will be used as a trade-in. So they're going to use this old vehicle, they're going to sell it, and they're going to use the money from that vehicle to buy the new vehicle, in addition to money saved up. A sinking fund is created to cover the replacement cost of this vehicle. Payments will be made at the end of each month. The first payment will be made at the end of the 13th month, so 13 months into the end of the 4 years. And the last payment will be made at the end of the 48th month. The sinking fund earns interest at a rate of 6.2 per annum, compounded monthly. Okay, and it says calculate the monthly payment. Okay, so first what we have to do is we have to decide how much money do we actually need. Well, we need to save up 614,000 Rand minus this 243,000 Rand. Because this 243,000 Rand is going to come from the vehicle we sell. So the difference between those two values is how much we're going to have to save in order to buy a brand new example of a similar car. So the future value is going to equal to 614,490,66 minus 243,736,90. And that gives us 370,753,76. So that's how much money we have to save. Okay, so now we just pop this into our future value equation. What is our future value equation? Well, our future value equation is given as a V is equal to X, where X is the amount that we have to pay monthly, and then 1 plus I, our interest rate, times to the power of n, which is our number of intervals, minus 1 all over I. Okay, so we just have to plug in the necessary information. We have to save up 370,753 Rand and 76 cents. We want to know how much we have to pay monthly, so X is our unknown. We have 1 plus our interest rate is 6.2% per annum, so 0.062. But it's compounded monthly, so we have to take our annual interest rate and we have to divide it by the 12 months interval. So that will give us how much we are compounding per month. And then n is the amount of months. Okay, so remember we only start putting in money after the 13th month, and at the end of the 48th month, that's when we stop. So it's not the full 4 years, and if you work that out, that comes out to be 36 months of saving. And then minus 1, and then this is all over our interest rate, 0.062 over 12, again, because it's compounded monthly and not annually. And we get that X must equal to Rand 9,397.11. And there we are.